Hello, guys. You know, I'm not a professional here, and I normally most of the time when I try to figure out something, I go online, figure out the answer, and that's it. I'm done. But lately, I've been feeling like that's not fair with some people, um, and maybe I'll spend some time making some tutorials of the things that I do and help you guys find the answer faster and also give back with the community to the community and just share and not feel so guilty. Once I find, sometimes I find the answer of some things, and then I don't share it, and I feel like I'm wasting my time because I could be helping so many people. Anyways, so issue obvious. If you look at the title, look at the floor, you already know what the problem is. I fixed a lot of the patterns in here. So, for example, this pattern that's happening on the marble, that's a pattern that will repeat seamlessly, as well as the pattern in the wall. You know, you can see that there is no crease in the pattern on the wall, but there is crease in the pattern in the floor. You can see it in the divisions over here and over here. You can see that there's square and that right there, it kills the realism of your project. you know this will make your project not look real, and then so therefore we're trying to fix this to make it look better. And so there's ways of how to do that. Now the thing is, if we were working with a pattern, for example, like this guy here, this doesn't need a lot of work. Let me see this picture before I speak too much. Yeah. See, this multiplies nicely. I don't know, I don't like this, but I'm just showing you this as an example of how this multiplies and there is no problem, you know. But for example, if I choose an image like the one that I was just showing you a minute ago, like, night tile, whatever, uh, which has some different interlocking into it, is more difficult to get it going because obvious reasons. It doesn't match correctly. And then, so this is a pattern where an edge meet an edge. An edge meets an edge. So what do I mean by that? You know, that this edge over here needs to meet this end over here. Okay? And the other way around, where this end, let's just say this end over here, has to meet this end over there, and that's the only way how this is going to look seamless and good. So how do we do that? Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, the thing is, what I want you to know, okay, is that every pattern is different. So you have, but once I do what I can teach you is how to do it, but I'm not gonna teach you how to do it universally. That's the thing about this. I'm not going to teach you how to universally fix this problem with all your patterns, because each one of them is different. Let me give you an example here, just so you understand what I'm talking about. Let me show you another pattern that I fixed, which is a backsplash, which I was doing a bunch of backsplashes yesterday, and then so I had to fix a bunch of them. So this is one that I fixed right here, 92. Okay, so that's the original one. Okay, that's another one where the end meets an end. I overwrote the original. Yeah, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to have issue files in my computer. But you can see how seamless this is, and this is a very difficult pattern to get to be seamless. So so that this is a different variation of something difficult that goes along the other design that I was just showing you, where it's very random and then the colors are very different. So how do we make this look so seamless? You know, and so this is what's gonna make your project look really good or really crappy. So this one I can show you here an example. I guarantee you that this, no, this looks very well done. No, it doesn't look very well done. See, so you can see that cut there. You know that is gonna make your project look like crap. I'm sorry I spent so much time, you know, like showing you the issues and how you can, you know, like so you understand. I need to explain to you why each pattern is different. You can see in here, if I wanted to match this, I'm not gonna use the seams technique that I'm gonna use to match the parquet floor that I was just showing you made out of wood. I cannot use the seam technique. That's what I'm trying to say. So um so that's where it is. That's where it is. So you can see the edges are different. And now you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you two examples. One with this, because it's very difficult because the angle of how the pattern is. Sorry. The angle of how the pattern is very you know, it's very difficult to match this way and this way and this way and this way and this way. Okay. It's difficult. You know, if you think about it, you know, there is websites that help the pattern. Like you can upload your, let me show you that website so you can see it also, you know, which I use sometimes. It's right here. See, I was trying to use this to what was I doing this for? Just, you know, just play around. This is really good website. If the pattern, it works well, you know what I mean. But you see how difficult it could be to like match something. This is in somehow, in some way it will match because I fixed this image. This is the image that it was fixed. After I fix it, and then I tried to put it here just to see how it looked. I don't know. I was just playing around with it. So I'm saying. But anyways, you can use websites like this one to help you make a pattern and upload your video, your picture, and then you can even twist the picture a little bit just to so it helps you match your pattern and all that. So it's really good. But anyways, so let's just get this fixed, okay? So this is Revit. This is a 3D program. Most of the people that are going to use this is for this purpose mostly. Or you do either you're doing a background for a website that's very old and people don't even use that anymore. I don't know. It's just there's so much happening in the background. It's very little what you can see. Or you're an interior designer, or you're a gamer, or a 3D developer, and you need your shape, your form, your sorry, your texture to wrap around seamlessly, because that's what's gonna make your project look more real. Okay, so if I show you just this like that, it looks real, but the moment that I show you that, you see the edges, it doesn't look real anymore. Okay, so let's fix that. So a little trick here. Anywhere you're working, any program you're working, if you click open and you grab that file, you dump it right in Photoshop, you're working right from the source, just so you know. Okay, so that's what I did. You know, I opened it, I click open here, and then I grab, that's a little, not like a little piece of information that I use that that I can pass on to you. Go into Photoshop, and you don't even know where the file is. That's it. It's there. It's open. And if you click on Save As, it will know the location exactly where it's at. Okay. So that's a little tip that you should pay attention, because these are things that will save you a lot of time. Okay. So number one, Control R. Control R, you show the rulers. You see that? Okay. So once it shows the rulers, you're gonna left click, drag. Before you do that, come to view. You see where it says snap. Okay. Make sure you have snap on, so this guide snap to the edges. It's very important you have this guide snap to the edges. Okay. Number one, step one. Okay. That's it. Step one. Step two, you're gonna go to image. You can press Control Alt C, Control Alt C, or you can go to image canvas. Okay. And then in here where it says relative, you see where you click on where it says pixels. Pixels is better. You see where it says 1000. You want to click on 1000. First, you want to put 1000 here, and you want to put 1000 there, so it grows 1000 everywhere, up, down, left, right. And you want to set relative, so it counts from the edge out. Okay. If you didn't count from the edge out, you see, if you take it out, then he adds it all for you, the 1000 that's inside the square. So it's easy that way. Sometimes when you don't know what the size of the square is, you'll be like, hey, listen, just from the edge out, give me 1000. Anyways. Okay. Uh, okay. Actually, you know what? I missed to do one thing really quick in here. Okay. Double click in here. Ooh, my computer is slowly running slowly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Yeah, you want to unlock the layer so it doesn't give you that white background that it gave me before. And then I also made a mistake in here. Rather than being 1000, it has to be 2000. I got you. I caught it really quick. Okay. Okay. 2000. Okay. Just because I'm running the 3D program and I'm running a bunch of other programs in there. Sorry, shut down that. You can do that either after or before. You can see how the guys will still snap to it. Okay, good. Okay, so how do we do left, right, okay. We figured this out. Okay, so now let's do one side first. So let's make the top meet the bottom. So how do we make the top meet the bottom? Okay, so how do we make the top meet the bottom? So what do we do is we grab this tool, okay, which is the selection tool with the straight line. And you want to do is you want to grab the little piece. You see where the crease cuts right there, right there, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Okay, so now you grab that. Okay, what do we do with this? So, I had to think about this. Remember, no, it's not a secret formula for everything. It's just the way it works. What liberates you from doing this. It's like, oh, once you know how to do it, it's like, okay, you figure it out. You figure it out. Trust me, you will figure it out. So you paste it. Sorry, you press Control C, Control Shift V. So what that does, you see here on the right side, it got pasted in place. It's called paste in place. If you go in here, paste special in place, Control Shift V. It pasted right from the same spot where you copied it. If I don't do that, if I press just like that, it pastes it anywhere. If I press Control Shift V, then it pastes it. So what you do is that you want to start dragging that down, 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 down. Oh, this is easy. I got it. I already figured it out. I already remember how I did this. So you put it on that one spot, right? Right there. Okay, right there. And then what you do is you press M for marquee, you press shift. No, don't press shift, just let shift go. Snap to that guy. Oh, sorry. Let me select that again. Snap to that guy. So it's the guy and then everything else. Control X to copy that piece. Control Shift V to paste in place. You're gonna press V only for the selection tool. Then you're gonna go up. You're gonna press space bar to drag this down a little. Okay, so now you know that this piece, so now you see that's the secret. So now you know, now you know, now you know, now you know, now you know. Oh, I don't have a, let's see, what am I doing? Cannot use the brush because the scratch disc is full. Oh, it's full. Oh crap, why is this so big? All right, because when I did the canvas, I probably didn't, I select inches and not pixels. Okay, give me a second. I can fix this quick. Yeah, I selected inches and not pixels. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's a problem that I have in that. I don't, just haven't figured out how to not do that. Anyways, so canvas. Okay. Sorry, crop. Okay, good. So now you know, that this end here, okay, is the last piece of this end over here. So what do you have to do next? Very simple. Okay, the same thing you did, but the other way around. So you come over here and then find that one place before it cuts, you see, which is this guy here, and then select the Control D deselect. So if you're doing something and it's not doing what you want, that's probably because you have a selection happening somewhere. But anyways, so which one? This one. So you want to keep the last piece only, because you don't want also too much of this other part, because then it looks too monotonous. You don't want it to look monotonous. And then you go, okay. Excuse me. And then you delete this. No, I normally wouldn't delete something. You can do Control Shift I to inverse the selection, and then you do a mask. So then that way you still have that piece in case you need it. You know what I mean? But that's a secret also. Note that. Note that. Most important, you can also like just delete this, right, delete, right click, convert as a smart object. So what that does is that it also preserves the properties of its size. You see here, percentage. So if I make this small, not only I make this small, and then I can make this small in design, which is very, before it was, you have to be very careful. And then I can remove things, but in reality, I haven't done anything. I can still get that piece back, boom, without going back to history, delete it, and then in here, where I click Control T, you see, I'm going to bring it to 100% to how it was before. And then, sorry, there's another 100% over here. Boom. That's another graphic design tip, instruction you should note. It's very important. You don't want to be deleting stuff out of a piece. But anyways, what did I do? Did I remove this stuff? Okay, I got too excited. Okay, there you go. So you got the part, boom, boom, is there. And then what do you do next? Press Shift. Excuse me. Need some water. Press Shift. Sorry, select the part. Okay, that's the layer. Press Shift, bring it down, and then you're gonna bring it down until it's right there. If you want, you can just press Shift and then drag, and then you'll snap to that. You see how it snaps? Beep, that's it. So it snaps, and then, well, actually, it doesn't even need to snap. Forget it. This is just relative. Just drop it in a place where it matches. Where it matches, right there, right? It matches right there. Beautiful. So that's where you want your guide. You want your guide right there. And then what you do with that also, you do the same thing. You make a marquee, select M for marquee, press M for marquee, and then you grab that piece. That's that piece, that main piece, this one, and you make a mask out of that. Boom, done. That's it. So now you know. Now you know. And I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you when it's done, because then I waste a lot of time. But this part, let me put uh, let me make a color background here so you can see. You know that this part is matching this part. That's it. These two parts are matching. So now what do? We do it to the other side. How do you know it's matching? You can see. It's very simple here. Look, it's obvious. Look at how this black piece is matching this black piece. Look at what this white piece is matching this white piece, and look at how this little corner here is matching this. You can even see it. And then the same thing here. See, that's matching. What we took it from the bottom, you know. We took that from the bottom. That's the bottom part. Okay. So now, to make things very simple, you select everything. So what I do, I select the bottom layer, I click Shift, I select the top layer, I right click, and I convert to smart object. So now the whole thing is one thing. But the good thing about a smart object, if you open it, everything you did gets saved into a separate thing. So you're compiling things into one thing. But the good thing is that you're not either destroying the pixels, you're preserving everything you do, and it's amazing. Anyways, just do what I'm telling you. It'll save you time. So now you know the top and the bottom is done. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do the side. So how do we do the side? You see, the side is different than the top and the bottom. It's a pain, man. It's a pain. It's a pain. It's a pain. It's not easy. It's not easy. When I think about it, it gives me a headache sometimes. Think about it, you know. And I've been doing this for a while. It does give me a headache because it stresses me out. Sometimes when I can't figure it out, and sometimes I'm trying to do a tutorial, and then it's like I can't figure it out while I'm doing the tutorial, and it's like I'm wasting my time because now trying to help, and then in reality I'm just wasting people's time. So But anyways, so I study the pattern, and then I say, hey, listen, let me just get this big chunk. Let me get this chunk out from here. And then let me see what I can do. Let me see what my brain, like, I know I need this chunk. That's what I know so far. Once I have the chunk, then I know what I'm gonna do with it. So that's what I'm telling you. It's like you can't. I cannot give you the secret sauce that's gonna like make your, it's gonna fix your pattern. The only thing I can do is just to show you how I did it, and then you can look at this tutorial as many times as you want, and then try to figure it out on your own. What is it that you might need to do on your pattern to get the results that you want? You know? So now, yeah. So I like this little part here. I know that with one wave, let's just call it a wave with one section of the pattern, that I might be able to compensate and get that other part going. I'm gonna figure it out. Because what we're gonna do is that this pattern deserves to be extended, and I think it does because of the nature of the pattern. You know, it needs to be extended. What I mean by that is that it will be very difficult to fix it just the way it is right now, because okay, so again, Control C, Control E, Control Shift V, paste in place, Control D to deselect. I don't know if I did that. Shift drag. Okay, so what do I have there? I have a little piece. So, oh, I know how I'm gonna fix this. I already have the answer. This is the answer. So you see, so now you bring that there, okay? Bring that there, boom. You lock that in, okay? Look at it from close, make sure that it looks good, okay? Boom, okay? Okay. Pay attention to any details. So for example, when I say about that, I'm saying make sure that you don't have, oh, sorry. Another thing is you wanna do, remove the snap, Control D to deselect, and then you wanna like shave off some of these other colors that are not, because this after like trust me what I'm saying, just shave this off, man, because this is gonna it's gonna make that pattern look really good. Like this. There you go. Okay, see how nice that looks. Okay, look, look. Okay, so now what do we do? Extend this guide here a little. Yeah, this is fixed. I know how to fix it. Okay, then you cut this. Why is not? Oh, it's, yeah, sorry, snap, sorry. Okay, Control X, Control Shift V, Shift, sorry, press V for selection tool, Shift, hold Shift, drag it to the right, and where you're gonna put it? You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know the answer. You're getting the answer. You're getting the hang of it. That's exactly right. That's exactly where we're gonna put it. That is exactly where we're gonna put it. So now you see that that's creating a problem because of the um, because, oh, you know what? I don't have to put it there. I can put it here. Sorry, my fault. Do I put it there? No, because it looks horrible. So normally I would. That's why I said this deserves that to be extended. Because if I put it here, then that's it. I close it. That's it. I remove this piece in here, but it looks too monotonous, and I don't want to. I want to give it that other part there that, So I'm gonna try to make it harder. I'm gonna make it harder for myself, just to show you. Okay, look, that's a good position. How am I gonna fix this little corner there? That's the one that's gonna break my, you know what, right now. Because now how am I gonna match that to the top? So I don't have a top piece. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me just merge this into one thing. Okay, and then how do you do a check? It's like this. It's simple. You just check. See? See? So okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to select this guy here. And I'm doing like the hardest so you freaking really get this, okay? And then I'm gonna Control C, Control Shift V, okay? I'm gonna press V for selection tool. I'm gonna drag this up like this, okay? And then and then that's it. I'm just gonna figure out a spot for this, like right there. Okay, and then put a mask on this. B for brush. Minimize this brush a little with the brackets. Okay, that like little cut there. Surgical cut. Yeah, doesn't have to be perfect because nobody's gonna. This is like tiny details that nobody's gonna see, but you want to do take care of some of them in a way where, like, they don't affect your design. That's perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Yeah, the eye is not gonna catch that. That's just way too. It's just a tiny little hole, anyways. Okay. So now, how do we pass that to the bottom? It's simple. You merge everything. Sorry, I'm doing too fast. You select all the layers, right click, convert to smart object. You're gonna cut this, uh, or you can just Control C, Control V in place. Bring this down, send it to the back, or I can just leave it there. Doesn't matter. Send it to the back. That's fine. Yeah. No, it works. It works. I don't really need to do anything. Um, I don't need to do anything. I just need to delete this. That's it. And then you marquee this, okay? And you crop this, and you press Control Shift S to save as a JPEG, okay? I'm gonna call this fixed, okay? And then I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna look for that fix. You see, I told you, it gets save exactly where you opened it from. So this is, trust me, it's a tip that will save you time and make your job easier and make you look more professional. And I shouldn't even be telling you this, but I'm sharing right now. So that's what you get. See? So obviously you can see that there's a little problem in there, which I'm gonna fix right now, but it's just a minimal problem. It's just nothing. It's nothing. Um, I gotta take this out. That's why. And D, select this, hide this. Yeah. So so what do? Is that we select all, and then we go here, canvas. Sorry, select, modify, expand, one, crop, crop. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, okay. Sorry. So go back, take the white out, control click on the image, and then crop. Okay, and then Control D, and you see that white frame is gone. There you go. That's how you fix it. Control Shift S to save it, and then the name was, because I don't know how to find it. You go like this, and then you tell you if you want to override. You say yes, okay, switch programs. I gotta select a different floor so it refreshes. Select the old one so you can get a review of how it was looking before, like that, and how it looks after we work on that. And this is how it looks. And then you tell me if you can see a difference. Can you see a difference? I hope you do. Please tell me you do. So there you go. So that's how you do your seamless background pattern, whatever. That's gonna make your project look really, 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 really nice, really nice. And then if you wonder how this looks, let's take a look. You know, this program is pretty good. I like it. So there we go. We go. We go. We go. We go. We go over here. We go over here. We go over here. And then I'm gonna do another pattern for you so you can see the difference on that, and then you tell me what you think about this. No, no, no. Over here. Okay. Desktop. And then how's that? When that's while that's working, then I'm just gonna come here and then find another pattern. That's the one that's gonna show you now. That's gonna be a little different. No, I don't want to save this. Yeah, my computer can't handle many things at once. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm doing a floor. I'm doing something that has a more difficult pattern. That's what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what I can see that it will be beneficial for you. Um, One that could be beneficial for you. This one is difficult. This one, nah, it's not difficult because all the tiles are the same. And then, well, that, you know, let's just take a look at review of this, and then let me show you how it looks with the image. Sorry, I'm having problems with my library. I'm sorry about that. So I gotta like sort this out correctly. Oh, I have to sort this out correctly because I don't know. I guess I just redeemed my computer and now it's mixing it with another library. See, so yeah, I don't like this because this is too simple. It's once you know what I just showed you on this to fix this is nothing. I want to find another one that's more difficult. Before I do that, I want to show you the picture that I just did for you. See? See how nice that looks? It looks real, you know? But if I see those cuts in the floor, then right away I'm gonna. This doesn't look really real because there's one more thing that I have to do, which is putting the color on the handles, and that's what's making everything look kind of like weird. Because handles white are not very common, which they are, but like they are available, but not very common when you have so much white. So, and this is not the real floor. This is just an example to show you, how to fix it. Anyways, so let's just find another one, and I gotta do another floor. So let's just, because I'm doing a sample of different floors, so I'm gonna fix another floor and then show you how I'm doing it. Okay, okay, and that's it, and I'm out. I'm out. But I think if I show you these two, it will be enough for you to say, I know how to make a pattern, and it won't be like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? You're not gonna feel like wanting to cry. Because that's how I feel. You know what? Once I got the hang of it, it was amazing. You know, you're like, oh wow, I feel confident about this. I can do this. I can do any pattern. Just give me any pattern. I can do it. But you know, how many times I had to pull my hair and be like, oh God, why did I get into this? And I not feel and then especially when you're trying to make the pattern bigger because you want to make it more random, then let me show you. Yeah, there is nothing very complicated. This one is semi, but no, not really. That's not. Let me show you one that I'm gonna use. Hardwood floor. Let me show you hardwood floor. Hardwood floor is fun, you know. It's semi. I say it would be like it's less complicated than what I show you, but whatever. I need hardwood floor. Okay. Do we fix this? Should we fix this? Let's fix this. It's the first thing I want to do. So I want to make this just look the other way, just for the sake of it. Because I don't like how the tile going against the walking area of the. of where the people walk. I don't know. It's just looks like crap. So, all right. So what do we do? What do we do? We grab here. What do we do? You know it. You know it. You grab it and you throw it on the other side. That's what you're gonna do. Hold on. Let me change this because I don't like it. Honestly, I just don't like it. Okay. I like this. Okay. So what do? We grab here, and I'm gonna switch the direction in Navi. I don't want to waste time with that. And then we throw it here. Let's save this. See, so now that is a difficult pattern. Let me tell you why that's difficult. Let me tell you why that's difficult. We don't want to do this because you don't have enough info. You know what I mean? There's not enough info to work, and these lines are very like you can't really see them. So, nah, I need something that's bigger than that. I need something bigger. What is this? 1,000. I mean, bigger, not bigger in image, but bigger where I got more tiles to work with. All right. I think I can do this. Is a good one. This is a good one because I'm gonna show you a trick with wood, with hardwood. So how do we fix this? Oh, okay. This looks nice. This looks like a good thing to fix. Obviously, when I'm done with it, it's not gonna look the greatest because of yeah. You're gonna see why not. It's gonna look good, seamless, but you're still gonna be able to see that pattern. Like for example here, see how you can see a pattern that extends for a long time like that. Not as this, but it's gonna be much better. But I'm gonna just show you how to fix it. And again, if you find an image that has more length, what I mean by more length is that it has more tiles to work with, then you are better and you're better off. And you're gonna see what I mean by that in a second. So if my computer doesn't crash in the middle of anything and allows me to continue working. There you go. Come on, dude. This is a dude for me, a computer. A woman, I think, will be even more efficient. Anyway, so again, you know the secret here. Boom, throw the freaking guides to the side, guide here, guide there, guide, and then guide over here. Okay. Now this pattern is a little weird because you see you have 1, 2, 3, and then it goes down like that. Okay, I'll figure it out. Again, I'm telling you, once you know how to do it, you feel confident enough where you say you can do anything you want in life, especially when it comes to making the perfect pattern. Okay, mistake again. Double click on the background so you get a clean, already separated layer. Sorry, Control Shift C, Control Alt C, as in Charlie. You get this 2000, double of what your image is. Okay, there you go. And then you drag it, drop it here on top of the other layer, hold shift, and bam. That's it. You do that one to the one side, boom, grab the one on the bottom, throw it on the bottom, and then bring it to the bottom as well. Bam. Okay. That's what you're gonna do. That's the first step. Okay. First step. So what's the problem here? This is how you fix hardwood floor efficiently, nicely, and professionally, and then you get the best out of it. Like look at you have to give me some credit when I'm done. Look at what I'm working with. I'm working with this. That's what I'm working with. Okay. Okay. So ready? Okay. You ready? How are we gonna fix this? hate when I show you. Okay. It's so simple, right? You just grab this guy here, right? And you just select it, but don't select the black area. Just try to select just the wood, but not the um, grout. I think it's called. I'm sorry, my English is not my first language. I think it's called grout. Okay. You do Control C, Control Shift V as in Victor. Excuse me. And you want to Control T, and you want to hold Shift, and you want to stretch this until like right there, and you leave that grout there. So otherwise, it doesn't look nice. Okay, right? See? So now, yeah, we fix the first part. So I predict that I'm probably gonna do because I can see already this part working with this part, so I'll leave it like that. And I don't want to make it too tedious for me. But anyways, I'm not too tedious, not too difficult for me for the sake of the example. Okay, because sometimes I just go on the example and then just try to make it perfect, and I'll be there forever. Right. So now what we're gonna do is that you want to grab this bottom part, the middle part, the bottom part, the bottom part. Yeah. You want to grab that bottom part. Okay. And select that. And then now you want to grab this guy over here. Okay, so just make a square. Doesn't matter. Make a rectangle. Selection tool. Oh, sorry. M for marquee. And then press shift so it moves faster. If you move it without shift, it moves slow. If you move it with shift, it moves faster. So press shift so it moves faster. When you get to near the area, then you let shift go and you now just go with, up and down. Okay. And then I remember just to leave the ground. Control C, Control Shift V, Control bracket up to bring the layer up, Control T to transform. You want to zoom in, okay, you want to drag that up, and then, just get close so the snapping doesn't screw you up. And then Control Enter. Or I think you can do just Enter by itself, but I press Control for every, I just, once you graphic design, you press Control for everything. Anyways, so there you go. So what did I do? I fixed this and I fixed that. Now I got two parts that are completely fixed. So now what do we do to continue doing this fixing? Is that we'll just continue doing what we're doing. Just continue doing what we're doing. We're gonna now fix this middle part here. How are we gonna fix that? Now we're gonna extend this. Always extend, not always. Okay, for example, you see for this one, you either extend the one on the top, which I'm gonna do that. Just work from top to bottom so not get too confused, okay? So I don't have you going all over the place. And let me grab this section here and Control C, Control V, Control T, Shift, drag down, and then I'm just gonna leave that piece of grout there, like I explained before. And okay, okay. So now let's go to the next piece. Now, why you don't want to fix this piece? Because this piece is next to this other piece. But what I can tell you is that I'm not going to use this piece over here, or this one, or this one, or this one. So I'm going to grab this here. See, I got what they call um, uh, clinical eye. I can measure things with my eyes. But anyways, um, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna cut this. Just cut it so you know you're taking out. There's a also I cut very little, a pixel out, but in this occasion I want you to cut it so you work with it and so you don't use it again. So we're gonna fix this part here so that part doesn't look like the other part. And then so just marquee that out, delete that. You can delete, that's fine. No. And then place that there. Okay. And then you're gonna see what I'm gonna do after I'm done placing and then just fixing all these little things. But Again, guys, actually, I haven't said this. I said this in another video. This is what makes the difference between an amazing project and a crappy project. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? I used that part there. Ah, I used it already. Okay, my fault. My fault. My fault. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I am a human too. Okay, I am a human. I am a human. I wish I was a superhuman. All right, let's just cut that out. Come on, man. National televisions. People are looking at you, man. You're making a fool of yourself. Anyways. Okay. So we grab that part and then just like, cover that. Okay. Good. See? See how that's looking? Oh, it's looking very original. Originalio. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it two sections just for the sake of it, man, because otherwise we're going to be here forever. Going to be here forever. Okay, so now let's just cut the other part. Let's just take this guy here. Take this guy here. Cut that out. Cut, 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 cut. Okay, so what is the next problem in here is this guy over here. So let's just go to the top first. Is that the same part than this part? No, that's a different part. What is the same? Oh yeah, okay, it's the same part. Got it. So it gets confusing. So, so I'm over here. So what are we gonna do is that now we're gonna make all these parts here look different. Why do I want to teach you this? Teach you this on opens. I want to teach you something, better. More action. More action. Oh, okay, I have to bring it to where? Oh, to here. Okay, sorry, my fault. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm, 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 Okay. So now I'm just trying to see what am I gonna do next. Okay, so this is the one that I'm gonna do next. Yeah, remember, guys, I'm working with such a small piece that what I'm doing right now is called Design Miracle. Okay. Okay. Yes, I got it already fixed in my head. I am almost certain that I have the answer. Okay. Control C, Control, you already know. Control Shift V, bring it up. Okay. So now we have this section is fixed, this section is fixed, this section is fixed, this section is fixed. Oh, so I'm starting to doubt myself. Oh my God. Okay, let me shut this down so I know what the hell I'm doing. This is what happened. I start sweating cold because it's just frustrating, you know. It is frustrating. It is frustrating. Okay, so I know what I'm doing next. Is I'm elongating this guy over here. Okay, yeah. You know, having doubt in yourself is a normal thing. Don't be Control C, Control Shift V, Control T. Never be afraid of having some doubt. You know, sometimes it can save your life, I guess. Uh, okay, I don't want to. Okay, that piece I have on top already. Okay, good. So I extend this all the way to the bottom. Okay, and so then this piece is different than that. I'm gonna grab this guy here. I already grabbed that. Let me grab this one over here to make that other part. I don't know if I used that. I think I did. I think I did. Maybe I didn't grab this top part to do something. Did I? No, I didn't. You can grab this part here. No, I know that this is not applying to you, probably and most likely not. But anyways, I'm just trying to do my best to illustrate to you the process. Ah, don't doubt, don't doubt. Okay, so we have this all road, all this is fixed. So I know that from here, I have to bring this down. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to bring this little piece that's on the top, like this, to the bottom. So that's what I have to figure out how to do to make this pattern to be seamless. That's all I have to do. It's very simple because to the side it's already fixed. So anyways, so I have that piece that I cut there, and then what am I want to do? I want to fix this one here. Yeah, okay, okay. Oh God. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab a little piece to fix this one over here. So because that one I already used. Okay, good. See, sometimes the one that this one is a little difficult too. That's why I liked it because of the pattern was challenging. When I saw the pattern right away, I was like, okay, do you want to really do this in front? I was like, yeah, whatever. Let's fix the guy. Let's help the guys out, man. Let's help the guys out because you know sharing is caring, man. So you sometimes have to do these things, you know, to okay. Sharing is caring. So sharing is caring. Okay. So that's it. So I just know that I just gotta bring this continuation of whatever I have in here to the top. Okay. How are we gonna do that? So I have these two tiles are complete. 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 And this I can match with this. This I can match with that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna flatten everything I have. Not flatten, but I'm just gonna make a smart layer of everything. Okay. And then I'm just gonna grab this top here. Okay. I know it's gonna like, yeah, it's gonna be like, oh wow. Okay, he did it. He did it. He did it. And you grab this top right above that dark area, right there. You wanna cut that, which sorry, my alarm if you wanna. You're not gonna be able to cut it, but so if you just to protect your smart layer, duplicate it, then make an empty layer, click on that, press E, Control E, and it will like flatten everything except well everything you have selected. Cut that section, press Control X, Control Shift V to paste, okay? And then you want to press V to hold that and then bring that down. You want to bring that down to like about here, okay? Yeah, just to keep that piece there. That's nice. And then so, um, crap. I can't believe I'm doing this. Anyways, oh, this is difficult. Okay. So, yeah, no, bring it up because that is finishing. That is finishing. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. No, no, I have to bring it over here. It has to be over here, over there, right? So you do that, and then how do we fix Agent from both? Tell us. Okay, convert to no, don't convert to a smart object. Don't convert to a smart object. Um, cut this out. Okay, you select this Control Shift I to select invert, delete that piece out. So now you know. That's it. It's fixed. You know that this bottom part is touching the top. So what do you need to do is you need to fix this a little, and it's very simple. So you make a mask in this guy. So select it, make a mask. B for brush, and to if you have different colors in here, let's say you got red and whatever, you press D for default, and it goes black and white. And then you press X to switch between black and white. So with black, you select the brush, brackets up, shift bracket down to smooth the brush, and then smooth this like this. Okay, there you go. And that's how you do it. There you go. And then X, and then just make sure that that edge is nice and hard so it matches the other side, and that's it. So if I save this, and then if that doesn't look good, then I'm gonna show you another extra thing that you want to do. Fix. Oh no, 1 second. I gotta do something here. That is important. Time code. You need to what I need to do. Um, hold on a second before I flatten this. Not flatten, but I just want to make a smart object out of this. Control, click on the object, canvas, crop again. Control D for deselect. You can see that there is a piece there that we don't want, which is this piece over here. And then crop again. Control Shift S for saving as. Select the JPEG. I don't know how the image is, but I know how I named it, so I'm gonna call this fixed. I'm gonna go to the bottom. It always gets sent to the bottom, just so you know. Okay, another tip. It's not gonna go right next to the one image. It will do it once you refresh. So if you close this and open it, will be there. But if you haven't closed this window, it will always be at the bottom. Okay. And let's see what I did. If what I did work. There you go. It does. Right. You can see. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. I can see Gianfranco can see the edges. But it's seamless in a way. It doesn't look as ugly as before. Okay, yeah, you gotta cut me some credit, man. Come on, don't be so bad. I'm gonna. That was a cheap way. That was a cheap way of fixing. That's a cheap way of, of fixing it. I'm going to show you the smart way of fixing it. So Control D for deselect, Control T, transform, and then you stretch it. Stretch it. See, make it more natural. You make it more natural, and then now you press the mask, and then you bring that to the top. There you go. See, make it more natural. All right. Let's see. Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that worked. Yes. Yes. Cuando baile. There you go. See? And then, again, I'm just gonna say, remember that I'm working with and then this needs some slack. Hold on. What I mean by slack is that the pattern is too tight. You're gonna, you wanna fix this a little. You wanna make this longer. It's squarish. See that the measurements are square, and then so therefore the image is not square. So that's causing a problem. So what I mean by that is you can see that the image is not square. That's what I mean. So if you come here and you press Control Alt C, it gives you the size of the image. If you go into pixels or centimeters, sorry, and take the relative out, you see that it's 35 width by 65. You don't have to be precise, but you want to be close to what you designed it. And then from there, oh, okay, so this is the real look. This is without being stretched. And then from there, if you want to stretch it, you can stretch it, but at least you know the real look of it. That's the real look of it. So then from here on, then you can say, hey, I want this to be thicker here, 80. Well, I don't know how much. Like I said, most of the people are going to be doing this for interior, right? Bang. And then, so that's why it looks a little monotonous. There's two things why it looks monotonous. And then this you want like maybe 150 to cut some slack to the pattern. There you go. See how you cut some slack to the pattern and suddenly looks really nice. It doesn't look so, so the eye, it needs space to breathe, because the pattern, what happens is that the farther you go, farther you go, the more you get to see the pattern. So how do you avoid that? Well, I gave you the worst case scenario, which is, fixing an image from such a small image, which I did. It was so small. You want to do this. If you want to do this right, and you want this to look good, you want to do this using an image that has a lot of tiles that you can cut and make pattern, and then rather than making it so short where it's maybe like six lines, how big was the pattern? I don't know. One, two, three, four, five, six, and then only two high. You see, it's only one and two. One, two, one, two, one, two. It's only two tiles high and then six tiles width. You want to maybe do these double the width and double the height, and then with more information, and then that's what's going to make that pattern look really good. But for most places, you're not going to see a full pattern like that, where like you get to see the whole floor and nothing else but the floor. And if you do, then yeah, just put the effort into making the pattern good. If you look at it this way, it doesn't look so repetitive. If you look at it like that, it does, but this way it doesn't. You see, it has a lot of slack. It's good. It was well designed to be looked at this way. This way, It looks very repetitive. I don't know. Don't ask me why. But anyways, so that's it. That's how you. That's how you. That's how you fix patterns. That's how you get this project looking from, someone that was just, you know, coming out of school to somebody that's just professional and know what it's doing. So, anyways, I think the tutorial went too long for just two patterns, but they were very difficult patterns. This one was difficult because of they were the interlocking of it was very random. So that's why I chose this one to show you also a random pattern. The easier patterns, I don't want to waste my time because I know that once you do this, master these two patterns that I gave you, you are able to master these two patterns that I gave you. Any other pattern is easy for you. So I'm going to show you here another couple more patterns that I've fixed in the past. So you have some reference. I'm not going to show you how to do them, but I did them yesterday because I was doing another project. And I was doing a lot of these backsplashes that were very difficult to match. So give me a second and I'm going to show you. Well, that one I already showed you. This one, is semi-difficult, kind of like the one but it's seamless. It's beautiful. It's just, when you do this and you see the results, like, oh wow, this is so crazy. I love it. I love how it looks. It looks like the way it's supposed to look, and then it gives you a sense of satisfaction, like, oh wow, I did this. Because in reality, yeah, you didn't lay the tile, but you made the pattern. And then that's also difficult. You look at all the work. Like, right, you're not a tile guy. You're not sitting there mixing the cement and laying the tile, but you're the one that presents the project and shows it to people, and then and if you're able to do the work, then that's your job. You did as much as the guy that lights the tile. The difference is that you're a graphic designer, and then the person is a person that lights tiles, and that's the difference. So you should feel good about yourself. So anyways, I'm looking for this patterns that I fixed this one too. This one was a nice one and very random. It looks random and nice. It looks a little squished because of the settings that I have in here. Obviously, you know that. Obviously, you know that. And if you don't know, I'm gonna show you. See, that looks nice. That's for a bathroom, or for a backsplash. That was for backsplash. Anyways, you get the idea. I'm just gonna end the video by just continue showing you some of the examples of past work if you like to see. If you don't, please, like I said, I'm trying to do this to share with you guys a little bit of the stuff that I do. If I see that I get enough likes, shares, comments, or whatever, I get motivated to do more videos and continue sharing. And I will also appreciate if you subscribe, and so then that way I know you guys are watching, and I can it motivates me to do more. Glass. I did one called Glass yesterday, which looks pretty good. It's for backsplash, but I'm just showing you on the floor because, anyways, I'm an abnormal individual. Look how nice the looks. Look how nice. It doesn't even. It's not even a tile for the floor, and it looks so nice that it repeats so seamlessly that it's just a beautiful thing to watch. It's so satisfying. Honestly, you know what I'm talking about when you do it. Look, I did this one. That's right. I fixed this, but you can see the monotonous on that. That tile looks the same, and this tile looks the same, and this tile. So therefore, it kills it. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. Anyways, so please, like I said, subscribe, like, share. If you have any questions about, hey, how do you do this, how do you do that, I can help you with things like Photoshop, Illustrator, um, Revit, and interior remodeling, and like rendering, web design, graphic design, video production. I work on a lot of stuff. So, you know, and I have a lot of fun at work. So anyways, it's enough. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.